Is it the Grail sneaker itself? Or is it the chase and pursuit to actually secure that dream pair of yours? Go ahead and comment your thoughts below in this video, and trust me, you'll come back to the comment section a lot. At least that's my hope with you engaging in this video. But we're gonna talk about grails just real fast, and I am curious though, because I've acquired my grails. I'm very fortunate and blessed to have done that. And it really was a lot of the anxiety and just the want and the pursuit and saving up, because that's what I did. I documented it here on the channel to secure those pairs. But in the grand scheme of things, when I'm just going about my everyday life for work and housework and in the gym and running errands and spending time with loved ones and friends and family, and when I don't feel well, when I'm stressed, when it's just a bad day, even when it's a really great day, I can't say that that grail comes up in my mind a whole lot. And that's not to say I don't love and appreciate those shoes, but again, it's one small facet of life. That's just the truth. If I said right now, what's your grail sneaker? I bet it takes 5 to 10 seconds for you to respond. As a matter of fact, go ahead and comment what your grail sneaker may be in the comment section of this video. And feel free to just go ahead and modify your original comment. But here's the real question of the day. If I posed instead to you, what's your net worth? How fast could you respond? And I don't mean to the dollar or cent amount, because you know what? The market fluctuates. It goes up and down, quite like it's doing right now. But I would still think you should maybe have that number in the back of your mind, because knowing your numbers, like knowing your grail sneaker, it just seems like the really responsible and accountable thing to do. And truthfully, no matter your age, now I understand that I am a little bit more mature than some of those that may be in sneakers, and that's just based on the fact, yes, I am 35. But I would love for those that are younger, again, to do better than I ever did when I was in my 20s, meaning to know that number is so crucial to understanding financial stability of where you are right now, where you may want to be, and also developing a plan of how to get there. Because for your grail sneaker, you certainly didn't have it beforehand, so you had to come up with a plan, and usually a grail involves a hunt. It's usually not that easy to attain, although I know things have been made a little bit simpler because we do have resale sites in which you can just go out there and secure your pair just by paying the dollar amount. So I get it, and for some people that takes away the fun and the hunt of it, but nonetheless, knowing that number, I personally think it's just as important as that grail. And again, this is just my personal opinion, and all I would love to do is just have that same level of awareness within, sneakers, or within just those who are chasing and pursuing this and you love this game, because I'm always going to advocate for being just as financially responsible as you are passionate about sneakers and footwear in general. And that doesn't mean, again, you have to know it to the dollar amount, but having a general idea of what your net worth is lets you know where you stand. If you watch one of my previous videos, I actually broke down how so many individuals in different age ranges, they're not really financially ready for retirement in any way, shape, or form. That's scary, and that's also reality. It doesn't have to be your reality if you choose to take action sooner rather than later. And again, a lot of people, and myself included, I wish I had done things differently when I was younger, but I made just amazing changes in being accountable, like paying off my student loans. You guys were able to witness that here on the channel, aggressively paying those off so that I could do other responsible things with my money while still enjoying sneakers. I've never said you can't enjoy sneakers. I haven't. And why do I focus on net worth versus just asking you, hey, what do you earn? How much do you make a year? Because quite frankly, you being a really high earner, it doesn't necessarily correlate to your net worth. It doesn't mean that you will also have a considered what's stable or a good net worth based on what your income may be. There are plenty of high earners that don't actually have a positive net worth. It's negative. And not to mention, they're not proportionately investing and saving based on that high income. If they were to lose that high stream of income, they would also not be able to take care of themselves for 6 months. At least the mandatory expenses to keep the roof over their head and the lights on. So that's why I didn't say, hey, how much do you earn? Because what you earn isn't necessarily related to what your actual net worth is. I would love for it to be that, because the more earning power you have, certainly the more you are able to build a higher net worth, but it's all about intention. Net worth is about growing your money and keeping and managing your money versus you just earning your money. Does that make sense? For a lot of us, you have sneaker pickup goals for 2025, right? You have a list and it's there, and quite frankly, Jordan Brand may have overtaken that list, especially with so many amazing pairs coming out. I mean, listen, the Nigel Sylvester Brick by Brick Air Jordan 4, The campaign itself may be just as good as the sneaker, and I'm actually a really big fan of the apparel. I love the BMX jersey. I know a lot of people are saying they won't go for that if they don't get the shoot. Respectfully, I get it, but I do think he knocked it out of the park with this and Jordan Brent, especially just with the marketing and again the campaign itself. But a lot of you have pickup goals, right, for sneakers in 2025. Do you have a net worth goal of where you would like to see it grow this year? And I don't want you to put the specific details in the comment section of this video. That's what I don't want you to comment. Keep that just to yourself, okay, close to the chest. Everything doesn't need to be out to the world, but just keep that in the front of your mind, not even in the back of your mind, but in the front of your mind, because you can always, pull that and question, hey, what I'm doing right now, is it getting me closer to that goal? Is it pushing me further away from it? Can I find a better balance and harmony so that I can still enjoy the things I want to enjoy today within reason and still plan for the future, because your net worth is certainly looking ahead to the future, and that is something I want for you. I really do. So hopefully you guys found this video just informative, but also it challenges you a little bit, right, to just be a little bit more self-aware and accountable. I've done that before. It hasn't always worked out well for me. I feel like PSAs and disclaimers are needed, so hopefully no one takes this the wrong way, and if they do, well, I can't do a whole lot about that. Again, just challenging you to think about, your finances just as much as you think about and you obsess about these sneakers. You know when they're dropping, what retailers are dropping at, what footwork you need to do to put in. Do you know the same when it comes to your money? So, hey. Now, in terms of just everyday life, you know what? We sprung forward, and I'm so thankful because I have never actually been affected by these, these darker evenings sooner in winter. I hadn't, but my goodness, I did this year. So I'm so glad that we sprung forward, and shout out to Lids for actually helping me in terms of just these spring hues, aka the home run hue. So that's the fitted I'm wearing, but then also the tee underneath. And I'll go ahead and just throw up 2 quick vids here of how I chose to style it. These are posted on Instagram at talks.with.tj, but I always appreciate Lids just looking out for me, okay, sending me over amazing care packages. So these dropped on the 6th in stores, but then on the 7th online. And again, this will not come out until Monday, just based on video scheduling, but just wanted to go ahead and show that to you guys. And you can go ahead and comment below which you like better, the Kenyan Purple 4 outfit, or maybe it was the Nike Social Status Mac Attack. Either way, I really do appreciate you tuning in. And if you didn't catch my recent video and for the campaign that I think is one of the best because it actually does challenge you as a consumer in sneakers, please be sure to check that out. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.